This passage is about brainwashing techniques, how it has been used by religious preachers, and the various phases that are involved in brainwashing. Let us look at the question. According to the passage, which of the following is not a precondition to allow for successful brainwashing? Option A. Inducing acute emotions in the potential recruit. Let us look at the penultimate paragraph of this passage. The last line. The way to achieve conversion are many and varied, but the usual first step in religious or political brainwashing is to work on the emotions of an individual or group until they reach an abnormal level of anger, fear, excitement, or nervous tension. So we can definitely infer that the first step in brainwashing is to induce acute emotions in the potential recruit. So it is definitely a precondition. Option B. Removal of the past programming so that new training could be provided. Let us look at the third line of the first paragraph. It says, technically what Edwards was doing was creating conditions that wipe the brain slate clean so that the mind accepts new programming. So this is definitely a precondition for successful brainwashing, where the past programming is removed so that new training could be provided to the recruit. Option C. Using one way of thinking first and then an opposite way before the indoctrination ends. Let us look at the last line of the second paragraph. It says, because Edwards didn't turn his message positive until the end of the revival, many accepted the negative suggestions and acted or desired to act upon them. This is a method that has been mentioned as peculiar to Edwards. This is not a process that is necessary for the success of brainwashing. So option C cannot be inferred from the passage as a precondition. Option D. The introduction of new thoughts or a new way of life for the recruit. Let us go back to the second paragraph. Let us look at the first two lines. Once a preacher, cult leader, manipulator or authority figure creates the brain phase to wipe the brain slate clean, his subjects are wide open. New input in the form of suggestion can be substituted for their previous ideas. So definitely a new idea or a new thought has to be introduced for the recruit in order to brainwash the recruit. So options A, B and C are preconditions, while option C is not a precondition for successful brainwashing, and hence option C is the correct answer to this question.